Hi, today is day 26. I just got in from a walk around my neighborhood. I walked for a little over an hour and I was talking to my Aunt Kathy on the phone during this conversation or during my walk. She's my best friend. She lives in Tampa, Florida. I love her. I love her. She's my godmother, which worked out perfectly because we're so close. I surprised her this Christmas by visiting her, and she was super surprised. Like, love this woman. So I talked to her for over an hour today during my walk, which made my walk so much nicer. And it's almost 70 degrees here today, so it was super beautiful. And I will be cleaning for a little bit now. I don't have a lot of cleaning to do because I like to do a little at a time. And especially because the coronavirus, I've been cleaning like so much more than normal. I have these wipes for electronics. I'm obsessed with Clorox wipes. Even like the floor I've been washing a lot more lately because I'm just so paranoid, and being very mindful of like the light switches and the doorknobs to clean everything. So my roommate hasn't had anyone over and all I have is Alizé over. So we're really trying to stay safe. The only place that I've been in the last like few weeks is 7-Eleven, and it's for coffee, and then I just leave, and then when I get home I immediately wash my hands. I don't even know like if I should take a full shower, like take my clothes off after I get home and put on something new. I don't know if it gets down to that. Like, paranoia is kind of taking over. And I really just need this to be over with. Like, I need to focus on my capstone 100%. I can't be dealing with the additional like fear of the world and what we're gonna do. So yeah, anyway, my Sunday's going really nice. I'm really loving it. And I don't have to do my schoolwork today, but I may do it later on in the afternoon. I'm up to date on everything, so that's cool. I'm not like, what a beautiful weekend not to stress my paper. It's like unheard of. So that is awesome. I did a yoga practice for about 30 minutes. I didn't time it, so I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like it was around there. And while I was practicing, I was listening to an audiobook that Bob Proctor recommended. I think it's The Science of Getting Rich, I think is the name. I can't remember 100%. It's a little hard to get into, similar to the book Think and Grow Rich, but at least in that one I started with a book. So this is an audiobook, so it's different. I'm wondering if I should read it like a physical book first and then listen to the audiobook, or do the suggestion that my client thought of listening while reading. So maybe that will work. Like, I'm not sure. But like I said, the reason I do audiobooks, I've said this in a previous video, that the reason I love them is because I can do things. So I can do it while cleaning, I can do it while practicing yoga, I could do it while in the bath. So, and this is like opposed to watching Netflix or something like that, or even listening to music. And there are scientific benefits of listening to music, so I'm not saying don't do that. But I like to fill my time with knowledge if I can. So like YouTubing Lisa Nichols or Bob Proctor or listening to an audiobook is always really nice. I like doing that activity. My meditation practice, actually yesterday and today, has been super beautiful. And I think it's because I don't have the due dates of my paper in the back of my mind. I am just a clean slate. I have no responsibilities, or I had no responsibilities this weekend. So it's just me time. Something that's a little frustrating is yesterday I took a long time to order on Amazon Fresh, and I get all these things in. I have a cart full of $100 worth of food, and I go to like schedule the time of delivery, and there's no delivery times, absolutely none. And it says check back later. So then I went on to Instacart, and again, another like $100 worth of groceries. And I went to select a time for it to be delivered, and there's no times, and it said check again later. So I did that yesterday, and I checked like 5 times throughout the day. Neither of them allowed to schedule. And then this morning I tried about 2 times now, and still no delivery windows. So that really sucks. But I guess I'll just go to a regular store. I really, really, really didn't want to, because I'm not trying to be around people, especially like, ew, just like the public. I hate to say it, but like you can't really trust anyone, and if they're clean, like, and if they're taking care of themselves. And I mean, especially in California, because unfortunately we have such a high homeless population, it really breaks my heart. But that's scary too, in my opinion, because they don't get the medical needs. Where are they living? How easy can it spread among the homeless population? Like, really scary. I really hope that people that work in that field, or the organizations that help the homeless, are really able to get support during this time, and more housing for people. Yeah, it's just such a shame. My heart goes out to everyone that's affected by this. So like people who lost their jobs, people who have kids now at home and have to help them with school along with do their jobs, if they even still have one. And I don't know, like, it's just, I'm praying for a lot of people, and I'm really grateful that my life hasn't been affected as badly as some people. So my thoughts and prayers do go out to everyone that is affected. And I really think that this is a super important time to work on your mental health. Some things, just some easy things would be stretching. I'm not even saying you got to practice yoga. Stretch. Okay, taking walks, get your body moving. Journaling will be very important. Getting out of bed, get the hell out of bed. Unless you're someone like me that, and actually this may be a huge population, that was really stressed out and pretty much like at their limits before this happened. So actually this is like, the silver lining is that people do get the opportunity to rest during this time. So I'm not saying don't rest, but get out of bed sometimes, because it's really easy to get warped into that, like, I'm not going to do anything, which will only hinder you later on, especially for the people actually that are used to going to the gym and are not like, and aren't physically going to the gym anymore. Just, good, try a at-home routine. There's so many different things on YouTube and Pinterest about ideas of what to do at home, like not needing weights and not needing gym equipment. You just need your body to work out. If you have kids home, get your kids involved, okay? Make it a family activity. I know that my cousin, she is a 4-year-old, and on Pinterest, she found a scavenger hunt for him to do while at home. So there's a lot of opportunities for doing things at home. You don't have to rot there. You don't have to just be on your iPad, phone, or computer the whole time. There's definitely other things to do to get your mind going. I know my sisters and my parents have been playing board games at night, okay? So you get family bonding, you get to use your mind, and you're not behind screens. So yeah, happy Sunday. Things are going well, and back to work tomorrow. Okay, well, that's my check-in.